Well, good evening everybody. Hopefully you can hear me well, and welcome to another live stream. This is our once a month live stream where we go, well, once every 4 to 6 weeks we go live on YouTube, but also we go live on the Catch More Carp closed Facebook group. If you didn't know already, we go live every week on the Catch More Carp Facebook group anyway. It's just part of the one of the benefits of being a member is you get a live stream every week. We can interact with each other, have lots of banter, talk about specific subjects and that, and bits and pieces, and help each other, and talk about fishing and whatever your queries are with carp fishing this day and age. So welcome everybody. Hope you're well. Let me just turn this over to that's a bit better. That's better. I'll be a bit more focusing. I'm just having to turn the camera into rather than a space to actually focus on my face. So so welcome everybody. Hope you're all well. Let's see who we've got in on the live stream this evening. And there's been lots going on. There has been loads and loads going on over the last month, which you who are tuning in on YouTube don't know about. We've had a Catch More Carp social to East Delph, which we're going to talk about. I ended up in hospital for a day because of my high blood pressure and that. So I'm on a diet. I've managed to lose half a stone so far in the last couple of weeks. So that's good. It's all going in the right direction. And yeah, lots of stuff happening, going on. Lots of blanking going on at the moment. Loads of films been released over the last month. 4 different videos on the Catch More Carp group. We're going to go and have a look at the Catch More Carp website as well, and the Facebook. But we're going to do loads of stuff tonight. But glad everyone is here and good. Let's have a who have we got? Yes, evening Mark. Hope you're well. He says I've missed the live stream. Glad it's back. Well, if you want more live streams, then sign up for a monthly or annual Catch More Carp subscription. It's just one of the benefits. So yeah, good to see you, Mark. Anyway, DK Carp. Good evening, Leon. How are you and the family? Very well, thank you. Very good. There's Jonathan. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. One of our Catch More Carp members. And Nigel. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Kevin. Good to see you. Hope you're well, mate. Hope everything's good. John Adams. Hope everyone is well. Very well, thank you. Good evening. I haven't been here for a couple of months. Who else have we got? Rich Brown. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. There's Tezza, old Terry. Hope you're doing well, mate. How did you get on your little trip? Was it Foxer Fisheries you went to? I remember seeing a post on the closed Facebook group. How did you get on in the end? Good to see you. Brian, evening Leon, evening all. Evening to you, Brian. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. And Steph, evening to you, mate. Another one of our members who was at the East Delph social. There he is, Mark. Haven't seen you for a while, mate. Hope you're well. Been a long time. Yeah, hope you're well, Mark. Hope you're good. Everyone in the community, evening to you. Dave Prime, evening everybody. Evening to you, Dave. Andy, evening Leon and everyone, and more of that and more of everything else. Don't forget to get your questions ready. Anything to do with this time of year or carp fishing question queries. This is your chance to ask myself and the community any question. Maybe, what do you think of this bivvy? What line would you use? What's the knot for this? What's the, what bait? What's your tactics this time of year on a busy day to get lake? Or, would you use it? Anything you're thinking about, thinking, I want to try that, or I don't know about that, or thinking about buying that, but I don't know. Here's the time, the place, unless you're a member of Catch More Carp, because you can do that all the time and get my attention and I'll answer all your questions. But yeah, put your questions and queries down here and I will do my best to answer them for you. Grab yourself a cuppa. We've got about between half an hour to an hour. We normally do. It normally goes for about an hour. I think last week's was about an hour and a bit. So strap yourself in, get yourself a drink and settle down. And we'll go through. But yes, we were at East Delph a couple of weekends ago. We done a Friday and Saturday. Lovely place, East Delph. James, the crazy owner there, he made us very welcome and that. And it really did look good for us to have quite a few bites because the weekend before, there'd been no one at all there that week. So I'm thinking, well, that's really good. You know, the fish are going to feed. And the weekend before, everybody who was on the lake caught from the front and the back lake. So we had the front and the back lake booked out. We had a tremendous meal on the Saturday from Chef UK as part of the social. That was lovely. The chicken breast was massive. You know, we always have really good food on our socials. I mean, I'm not just blowing our own trumpet, but our socials are so good, I don't even advertise them. They're just they're taken up already from people who've already been on socials. We're gonna try and do a lot more this year, so we can get people who miss out more involved as well. So watch out. There's going to be a subsection on my website of where you can book in. But of course, if you're a Catchup Carp website member subscriber, you get first dibs on everything that we do with these socials. So I'll put it out to you guys first, and you get first refusal. So even for that £4.99 a month, all the videos and everything you get, it's worth it for coming on one of the socials as well. So yes, so East Elf, weather was good, not too cold, a little bit windy, low pressure, just looked perfect. Only 2 people caught. Terry lost a fish, unfortunately, but only 2 people caught. Let's go and have a look. We had Andy. He had a lovely 23-pound fully scaled. You know, he had a real nice one there. And James as well. Andy was on the back leg. James was on the front leg. James had about 7, and he's now banned. We've banned him from any future socials. But that was a 33-pounder, just under 34, I think, from East Elf. That was James. He had a really good session. He was in a little bit of a quieter area up against the far bank, where you know, he could intercept the fish and that, and he made the most of the swim, to be fair. Some lovely fish he caught, especially this one, 34 pound, and it was one of the biggest in there, I think. So yeah, fair play James. Yeah, we had a real good time. So look out for some more of these coming up, or as I say, get yourself a membership on a Catchup Carp and you'll have first dibs on them all. Anyway, right, let's have a look what we're doing. Andy, evening Andy. John, evening. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. It was good to see you as well, mate. Facebook user, evening to you as well. I'm trying to find another garnet, Chris, who can't seem to get on every week. He's not coming up with his face and that. Hopefully we'll see him this week, because everyone else seems to be coming up. So I haven't updated the software. It normally kicks you out. Steve, hi from Reno, Nevada. Glad to see you back on. Good to see you, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Thanks for tuning in. John, hi, Leon, and all time to get the CMC Bubble Out, most definitely. Also, we have merchandise as well. This sounds like I'm just selling everything all night. But no, we have merchandise. We have a great Catchup Carp t-shirts. We have Catchup Carp Bubble Outs. Going to try and get some hoodies soon as well. But yeah, definitely time to get the CMC Bubble Out, mate. That's for certain. There's Julie. It's Thursday evening, everyone. Evening to Julie. Julie helped. She took some really good photos, which I'm going to put up all on the Close Facebook album and on the website at some point over the next few weeks. She really helped out. Thank you very much, Julia, for taking some shots. It was really appreciated. There's Richard. Good evening, all. Evening to you, Richard. There's Jack. Evening to you, mate. Hope you're well. Let me just check on something. Well, we've got 66 people in at the moment. Mike said, what's the top biscuit at the moment, Leon? Hope you're well, from Mike. Mike, what's the top biscuit? I had a caramel salt. It's in this month's campaign video. I had a caramel salted crunch, Fox's Crunch, salted caramel Fox's Crunch biscuit. Unbelievably nice, really nice. What it was like, to be fair, was like a crunchy custard cream. It had the middle of a custard cream, but a bit salty caramelly. So how's that like custard cream? I don't know, but it just reminded me of a custard cream, but with a crunchy outer. Dippability was really good. So yeah, check those out. Fox's Let's go. Actually, we can go and have a look, can't we? Let me just tee it up. Let me go and have a look, shall we? Fox's. Let me have a look. Bear with me. Just indulge me, people. Fox's Biscuits. Let's have a look. What one is it? Fox's Biscuits. Crunch Creams. Here it is. I've got it. This is the one. Right. Let's get over to the over to there. There's the one. There it is. See it? There it is. It's right there. That one on the right. That is the one. That is the in biscuit at the moment. Fox's Crunch Creams Salted Caramel. That's what I did biscuit on the reach. Biscuit of the week. The most recent one. Really like that one, to be fair. But we're off biscuits at the moment. We've got to look after our health. So we're off the old biscuits. But yeah, that was that's the topical one at the moment, Mike. Anyway, who else we got? We got Frank. Evening, good to see you, Frank. He was at the East Elf Social as well. Enjoyed himself. Evening, Andy. Good to see you, mate. And Phil, he was there as well at the social. Evening, everyone. Evening to you. There he is, Terry. 40 hours from tomorrow. Nice cold wind this weekend. Any tips? Cheers. Singles. I mean, let's go and look at the weather. Let's go and have a look at the weather. It's something I'm going to do anyway. Not the biscuits. We've had the biscuits. Let's go over to the weather. Right, because it's going to be bloody absolutely freezing this weekend. Let's go for Oxford. Oxford just off the top of my head. Friday, tomorrow and Saturday is going to be minus temperatures at night. Cold northeasterly winds. Sunday's going to be cold as well, but it's going to be over freezing. But it's going to be absolutely freezing. So with that in mind, I'd fish single little 12 millers on a Roddy or a 360. Something like a Northern Special or something which is really kicking out potently. I want to track everything onto that single hook bait. Even a bunch of maggots on a Ronnie or something like that. Or a little PVA bag with a little pink, washed out pink or washed out white Northern Special dumbbell that's been glugged up for the last 3 months. A little PVA bag with crumb in there. A couple of maggots in there maybe, that type of thing. Yeah, I won't be spomming out or spotting out now. From now onwards, I don't really use the old spom. Unless I'm putting out maggots, unless I'm putting out boilie crumb. Tend to fish a lot of singles and a lot of PVA bags or a little, one spom of crumb over the spot. That sort of thing, just to get a bit of attraction in. But yeah, it's looking bleak. It has been bleak. Even though the temperatures look good, that wind's been a bit cold. And there's not a lot coming out of many places, I can tell you that. There's a few. I did a poll up on the IG the other day for people, a poll on the IG stories to say, has it been really difficult, really slow, or are you still catching? And 80% to 20% said really difficult, really slow, not catching a lot. And only 20% were still catching well, still catching good. So that just tells you a story, doesn't it? But yeah, singles, PVA bags, crumb, no whole boilies, only 10 millers maybe, a scattering or a little stringer, half baits, liquid. I like to use a lot of liquids this time of year, Terry, like with the boilie crumb. Liquid liver, it's a must in there. Liquid liver, bloodworm compound. I put bloodworm in, snails, but they're so expensive. Unless you use them over 2 or 3 trips, then they become all okay. It just depends what your budget is, but bloodworm compound's a good alternative to fresh bloodworm. I found that in your crumb with your liquid liver, believe it or not. Them two mixed together. It's a potent combination for the winter time anyway. Or even some Hempoil in there instead of the bloodworm I like to use. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Great question, Terry. Thank you very much for that question. Let's have a look what else we've got. Living the dream, mate. Frank says, living the dream. Hi, Sean. Good to see you, mate. Haven't seen or spoke to you for many years now. Both, believe it or not. I didn't know Sean before, but Sean, I used to see this guy and he'd go, go fishing, don't you? I went, yeah, when I used to pick our kids up from school in Dagenham. So, yeah, that's how I know Sean. Well, and he's a fisherman. When does the countdown to the next social start, Phil? Was it that good, Phil? Did you enjoy yourself? Our next socials in February at Orchid Lake. But that is more or less all booked out. I'm waiting on 2 people, and it's already booked out through people who've already been on the social. So I might have to do another one. On the, it just gets too much then, doesn't it? So we got that one. Then we got one end of March at Ashbury Fisheries. Again, all booked up. We've got 3 days, all booked up already. We've also got... let me just change the thing on there. It's all right. Something's sinking and I don't want it to. Otherwise it's going to slow everything down. Yeah, then we've got in June, end of June, we've got Sandhurst again for 3 nights this time. Again, I'm pretty sure that's going to be booked out with the people who are already on the Sandhurst one from last year because they get first refusal. So I'm looking for other venues, other places. We're going to do some more of these. We've got next November, we've got Sky Lakes. We've got a week on there. That's going to be brilliant for a social. So yeah, it's all happening, guys, and we're going to be adding more. Myself and Jamie, Brotherhood, and yeah, we'll let you know. But they all seem to get sold out before I can even put them out to the normal people. Unless you're a member of Catchup Carp, I don't put them out because they get snapped up. So yes, Phil, not long, February. Get Christmas and January over and done with, then you can look forward to it, can't you? Terry said he blanked at Fox Earth. I think my last 3 trips I've blanked. I haven't had anything. Seen a couple of fish, been near them, but not caught nothing. Nada, zilcho. No cigar, unfortunately. So I'm out next week filming with CC Moore. We're going to a Runswater Monday, Tuesday for the next Biscuit challenge. I think it might be the last Biscuit challenge, to be fair. So yeah, we've got that. That's going to be right up against it. I think I've got to catch 6 or 7 fish. So yeah, that'd be fun. Me and Bradders. Nick says, now then all, hope you lot are all okay. Great, Sumo. Good to see you, mate. And you, Matthew, good to see you. I've been blanking everywhere. So have I. I've been blanking absolutely everywhere, mate. Don't know what's going on. Tone007 on YouTube says, now in the bath soaking. I had a lovely soak earlier on, I must admit. Matty Jones, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Jack says, how much is the subscription for Catchup Carp? £4.99 a month or $49.99 a year, an annual one. So you save, what is it? Bloody hell, you save like tenner, something like that, 20 quid. You save 2 subscriptions. Let's go and have a quick look. Let's go over there, right? I know. Let's go and have a look. I'm going to take you to the. I'm going to take you actually. Let me just cue it up. I'm going to take you to the page. This is the video page, okay, of Catchup Carp. All right. Where are we? Right. There we go. This is the video page, guys. So that's the page. Right, that's where you log in if you was a member. These are the latest videos. Okay, the Woolpack campaign, a few up. We had a catch up last week as well, live stream. Everything we do goes on here. There's all the videos from the Wool campaign, the vlog we do as well, which is another campaign videos. A Back to Basic, which is a playlist where you've got absolutely loads and loads and loads of different tips and tricks and all the normal things that people don't ask, which lots of people ask for, if you know what I mean. Lots of people don't do these videos, so I thought I'd get right basic, go right back to the beginning of like how to tie certain things, special tips in spotting tips, all these different tips and things like, how to stop line twist, essential weather apps, how to respawn a reel, how to fix zigs, fishing in seal, Leo's boat fishing setup, Leo's winter tactics, loads and loads of different tactics, back to basics. Then you've got the rig clinic where basically I am showing you how to sharpen your hooks, Anatomy of Leon's French rig, what the mechanics are of it, how to avoid tension, brilliant, best bottom bait rig, stiff turning rig, basic complicated rig, how to attach, all everything to do with rigs. Then you've got a winter series there, winter essentials, all that sort of stuff. Look, here's, if you go into them, you'll have little trailers and all of them. So, guys, go and have a look. You don't need to sign up. You can go and look at all the trailers, all different bits and pieces there, which will help you. And then French adventures, lots of different French lakes I've been to and filmed. Bait clinic, everything to do with bait and cooking up bait and, you know, cooking, using a Burco, other boilers, how to mix this up, how much bait to take to France, Vitalier, everything to do with bait. Then the cob, lots of different videos about what to cook up and the bits and pieces of cob. So guest videos from different people as well. I mean, there's over 400 videos there, guys. We've got camera tips videos, collection, fishing in the season. We've got loads and loads and loads and loads there. So that's to just give you a little, if you've ever wondered what you get, that's what you get on there. Lots of things like that. But not only that, you get lots of discounts as well. So let me just take you back. Let me bore you for another 5 minutes, shall I? Let me just take you back to the discount. So we're at the, let's have a look. Right, let me go through it. So you've got discounts, okay? So you get discounts. CC Moore, 10% off. Carp Parkers, you got MP Lead Shed, J Precision Hooks, Fishing Ferry discounts. You get a discount for your ferries. Seat covers, subcarp products, bait guru, tackle them. It goes on and on and on. Alpha Leads, Colt Tackle, tackle shops, Navitas, loads and loads and loads you get on there. So, you know, there's lots there. Plus, you get these live streams every week. We get a live stream. This is the monthly one for non-members, but every week we have a live stream to which you can contribute and catch up with people and all that. And we have a closed Facebook group where you can ask any question you want, post up your photographs. We have polls and quizzes. There's loads of good stuff on there. So there you go. There you go, Jack. Get yourself over there and sign up, and anyone else. Nick said, any thoughts on of a plan if worst case, I hope not, orchid freezes over? I'm praying it's not. I'd have to rearrange it. I'd have to give you your money back. Well, I'd probably rearrange it, to be fair. We'd have to rearrange another date. But guys, if it freezes over, it's on a good move phase then. I don't think it'll be frozen. I really don't. It's the end of February. It's going to be a good phase. It's going to be really good then. Lots of fish will be out, I reckon. Got such a good form. If it'd been in January, end of January, I'd have been like, it always seems to freeze then, doesn't it? But yeah, I mean, if it froze or it freezes and we can't get there, then I'd refund. I'd either refund you, depending on what you want, or I'd rebook it for a couple of weeks' time, if we could, and do that and use it then. So there you go, guys. You won't miss out, don't worry. The best bait you use on a well-coloured water. Now, I've always liked, on coloured waters, I like whites. Well, I like anything bright. Bright white, bright yellow, bright pink. I don't want the pastel type colours. I want bright colours. Because if it's a dirty, dark coloured, I like a pop-up or a zig. A nice bright zig, like a yellow. Or a white zig. Yeah, believe it or not, white. But yeah, rather than... And very smelly as well. Something like the normal specials or anything that's very, very smelly, I like on coloured water. Just gives me that bit more confidence. The fish are going to find it. The fish are going to see it. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. There's Jed. Evening to you, mate. Hope you're well. Christopher, good to see you as well. Hope you're well. Mike said, would you use a method feeder to catch big carp? I haven't used a method feeder myself, but it's just like having a PVA bag, isn't it? To me, a method feeder is a PVA bag. But you're using a method feeder. You put it round. I know loads of people who've used method feeders and caught lots of carp on there. Yes, you can catch big carp. The way I see it is this. It's something different to what everyone else uses. So, it's like when zigs first come out, years and years and years ago. Not many people using them. Or, well, there was a few people using them, but they weren't published. And I remember using them thinking, bloody hell, that's, you know, I won't catch nothing on that. What's that? And I caught a 39-pounder on my first session using a zig. And I was sold after that. So doing something different to the norm, or that's not widely available, will catch your fish 100%. So yes, give the old Meth Feeder a go, especially this time of year. You can recast it. You can put some right soluble stuff in there, liquids, a couple of maggots on the air, you know, lots of different things you can do. And it's going to keep you warm and going at it and everything. So, yes, there we go. Let me just pause that. The computer's trying to back up, and it's probably going to slow things down. So I've paused that. How do I catch carp? Don't ask me, I don't know at the moment. I haven't caught one for a few weeks, so I'm in the same boat as you. How do I catch carp? It's a bit like that, isn't it? It really is. Jonathan said, I've received the hook, that hook sharp, the one with the Nash, like the Nash one, it's exactly the same. Get on it. There you go, guys. Fair play, Jonathan. Give us a bit of more review after you've used it a little bit. Kevin said, looking for new bite alarms. What do people use? I've not always, but I've recently, over the last 5 or 6 years, I've used the Fox alarms. I don't think you can beat them. I really don't. The only other ones which, I mean, I love Neville's. Don't get me wrong. I really like Neville's. But when I go to France, I can't have my rods up. I can't have my rods up with a Neville. And sometimes I need to add them up on single sticks and stuff like that. So I had to swap over to Fox's. I don't like Delcas personally. I mean, put down below what bite alarms you guys use. Maybe Fox, maybe Gardner ones, whether it be Sonic ones. Nash ones I've heard are very good as well. Especially the new, is it RS4s or 5s, where you where people in boats and that, you don't get false bleeps, which is a really good thing if you use boats a lot on the continent. But yeah, personally, I use RX Pluses. I used to use NTXRs. I've still got a set of those, to be fair. They're like brand new. So yeah, be interested to see what everyone else uses. So put it down below what you use. Dave said, how are you doing since your trip to hospital, Leon? You look better. Yes, I tell you, I've lost over half a stone, Dave, in a couple of weeks. I've just been eating properly, taking my medication. I'm not dizzy anymore. For those that you don't know, I spent a day in hospital about 3 weeks ago, 2.5, 3 weeks ago. Where I was all connected up to things and blood taken and ECGs and heart things and neuro things. My blood pressure was 254 at one point over something silly, 220 over something, and my doctor said go at A&E now. So I went to A&E, spent 10 hours in there. They've done every single test you can imagine. Nothing wrong with me, and it's basically high cholesterol, diabetes, eat too much rubbish and processed foods. Too many cakes, crisps, chocolate, all that rubbish, which we all love. So I've all cut out all the carbs and everything else, no bread. Within reason, I have one cheat day a week. But I feel 150% better. I'm taking my medication. I'm taking, that's the medication I'm on. That one, if any of you know it, I'll take it as well. Perindopril. I have to take that half an hour before I eat. That's for my blood pressure. Because I was just like, I was all over the place, didn't know where I was. And I was like, whoa, dizzy. But I've been like that for a good couple of months like that. And also, I take my blood pressure now. So take that to make sure I'm all right. And as you can see, I'm even chatting even more than normal. Yeah, I'm feeling tip-top, to be fair. I'm feeling quite well since I've cut out all the rubbish. It's surprising how much better you feel when you're not constantly sticking pizza down your throat and all that. I mean, I looked at a picture of me at the East Elf Social and I thought it was Jabba the Bloody Hutt there. I really did. It was like, I thought I had the biggest chin like that. So now, even losing half a stone, I feel and look a lot better. I'm going to get down another half a stone to 15 stones. I was 16.3, 16.4, something silly like that I was. Now I'm 15.5. And I'm going to get down to 15 as my goal, and then we're going to go from there. May even start to use the gym again. So, yeah, but I feel a lot better for it. Do it, guys. If you're overweight, high blood pressure, diabetes, just cut out all the shit. and you'll feel 150% better. Thanks for asking, Dave. Anyway, there's Danny. Evening all. Temps are really dropping this weekend, so good luck if you're on the bank. And you as well, Danny, mate. Hope you're well. Oh, yeah, Danny, I forgot to tell you. Your subscription ran out, mate. Back in July. Back in July, it ran out. So you need to renew it. Evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Yeah. Nash R3. They're a good alarm. Nash alarms are good as well. Brian said, I've done 2 socials and booked on one for Easter next year. I highly recommend them. I've made some good friends, good food, and a really good time. That's what it's all about, isn't it, in this day and age? All the madness going on in the world. We deserve to have some nice, good fishing, nice social, people of the same mind frame, have a good laugh. Ask myself or Jamie, if it's Jamie with me, any questions about photography, fishing. It's like you can make it a tutorial. Because I'm around talking to everyone every hour, every couple of hours. In fact, I pester you. I'm around. You all right? Can I help with anything? Can I, how's it looking? Where you put in all the spots and that. And it's like, I don't even fish. I'm just there to help you guys. That's what it's all about. So thanks for that, Brian. Glad you enjoy it. Which I know everyone enjoyed. I haven't had any bad reports from it. Hi, everyone. Hope you can see me this week and everyone is well. Out on the bank tonight, set up and cast out in the dark, but it's better than not casting out at all. Very well. Smoke haddock on the cob. That's what I had this week. With a fucking shout out. That is Mr. B. There you go. You've got to start eating better on the bank. Look at those cob videos that I do. I'm going to be doing a few more. I'm going to do one about cooking fish on there. That's going to be coming soon as well. We've got one coming about cooking a roast dinner. Got to eat properly on the bank, especially this cold weather. So, hi Danny, good to see you, mate. Paul, evening all members, evening to you, Paul. Hope you're well. Another member of the Catchup Carp community. Hi everyone, good to see you. Mark says on YouTube, question, please now. The leaves are falling and setting on the lake bottom. What's the best rig do you recommend? Definitely a pop-up rig. I think that's half the reason, going off on a bit of a tangent, that the lakes have been fishing bad. This time of year, we always go for a 2 or 3 week period. Lakes have got a lot of trees around them. That's what I've been fishing. Lakes with a lot of trees around them. Those leaves go in the water and they're very acidic. And they tend to affect the pH. They tend to, I think, make the fish feel a bit sick. And they don't want to go near the bottom. It's like a chemical. But as soon as them temperatures drop and stay cold, then I think it stops the leaves from emitting that acidity. Or it just, all the acids come out of them. So, yeah, pop-up rigs 100%, Mark, definitely. I go into pop-up rigs unless I know the spot is super clean. Then I may stick on a little pink wafter or bag or something like that. But 100% Ronnie or, yeah, I actually put a Ronnie on this week. I actually had a Ronnie on for 24 hours. I know. I've never put a Ronnie, well, I had put a Ronnie on before, but I reeled it in. I actually left it out for 24 hours. I thought, I've got to try one, but still didn't catch nothing. Nothing on it. So, they're not that good, are they? But yeah, definitely a pop-up rig, hinge stiffy, multi-rig, Ronnie, 360, something, anything like that, I think. Definitely. Great question, Mark. Stuart, evening, can you see me, Stuart? Yes, I can see you, Stuart. Andy Owen, evening, mate. Hope you're well. I can see you, Stuart. You're everywhere. You're on YouTube. You're on Facebook, Stuart. You're everywhere. John says, northerly wind forecast tomorrow. Would you fish into it or with it behind it? Definitely behind me. I'd fish on the back of it. This time of year, these cold winds, from now onwards to at least the spring, I'm on the back of those winds. Them winds are cold. They're biting. It affects you as much as it affects the fish, I think. I'm on the back of those winds. 100% definitely. Rich says, can you recommend a decent chair? The wife has asked, what do I want for Christmas? I've got, depends on what you want. I've got one of the Nash Indulgence moon chairs. Oh my God. I took it to Lac de Deux. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. Comfy as anything. I know it's about 100 quid, but I could have fell asleep on it. I'm telling you. I could have fallen asleep on the bloody thing. It was that good. But for another chair, depends on... There's some real good chairs out there, aren't they? I'm not really a chair person. I'm more of a low chair person, Rich. I've got a little, again, a little Nash low chair. I think it was about 20 quid. I think there's a Fox one, which is ultralight. I think they call it, which is a real light one. I think that's about 50, 60 quid. That's obviously it's very light, very sturdy. That's a good one as well. Have a look at those three. Terry said, 24 quid for the Fox biscuits. Yeah. Hi Leon, it's Chris. I still can't log in. That's not good, mate, is it? I don't know how that is. I don't know why you're not coming up. I really don't know why you're not coming up, mate. I'm going to have to... I messaged them. I messaged Decam. And they haven't got back to me. So I'm going to hound them again. Because I remembered, and I've done it yesterday. I'm going to hound them. Can't log in. It's really, really weird, Chris, mate. But look, you see everyone else. It's just something's not right. Something's not right somewhere with the settings. That's what it is. It's the... I reckon it's your Facebook settings. Somewhere in there, there's a privacy setting or something that doesn't allow us to see you. Have you tried clicking on the eCam thing and going back in, logging out, logging back in with your Facebook? I don't know what to suggest, mate. Sorry. Dave said, with the weather that's coming in, what do you think about looking at the back of the wind, or do you think it's a bit... No, definitely on the back of it. Definitely, this cold weather, definitely on the back of it now. Unless you see it. If you see them jumping on it, get on them. But I'm telling you now, every fish will either be in these cold northerlies, easterlies, the fish are either in the reeds or on the back of it, in the snags, that type of thing. They're not on it when it's cold like that. Stuart said you had a bad Tuesday, not a fish. I had two that day. I know, I see. You've done very, very well. As usual, Stuart. Stuart slays them every time he goes. Jonathan says, using glycerine to make my own hard hookers, Leon. Am I best to air dry a few boilies out the bag before coating them in glycerine, or just add it to them straight out the bag? Personally, glycerine is a glug. Now, a lot of glugs you get these days, well, not all of them, some of them, glycerine's what they're based on. I can tell you CC Moore don't use glycerine. They only use proper ingredients. Glycerine will harden your hook baits, definitely. I would use, if you're making your own hard hookers, are you making them, well, you've got a bait, then you want to make them hard, then I think glycerine's the only probably way you can do it. If you're making them up from scratch, put 10% egg albumin in a 1 egg mix. That will harden them off. Okay, that will harden them off. Hope that helps, Jonathan. If in doubt, message me even more. We can chat about it. Steph said, Steph, who was on the East Dale Flakes one, next to James, by the way. He was taking his photos for him a lot of the time, although I was. Steph says, looking forward to the Orchard Lake Social. What's the chance of getting Chris Curry on as a guest on the live with him being the fishery manager? Yeah, I'm going to get him on again soon. I'm guessing he will be on hand throughout the weekend anyway. Possibly. He possibly might be. What we might do is we might get him on the live, one of our close Facebook lives, to run through the swims and things like that, and talk a bit about the lake and that. Would be good, wouldn't it? I may even try and get a video done with him actually about Orchid. Do like a little review on it, that type of thing. If you're thinking of going there fishing, that might be for a good series actually, to go to some day ticket lakes that none of you guys have been to before, or very rarely, and do a review, how to fish it, the amenities, all that sort of stuff, and have that as a video once a month, once every couple of months. Do a review on a lake. So thanks for that, Steph. I'll see what I can do. Casters, hemp, and good oil. Yes, Hempoil. Good Hempoil you can get from Tesco's, I think, as well. So yes, Frank, casters very good. Very good in the winter. Paul Matthews, hi Leon. When can we book for Sandhurst winter tickets? Thanks, Paul. Sandhurst winter tickets. There isn't a winter ticket on there this year. There's a syndicate. Paul, I think you may be on the syndicate actually. You should be getting an email from Swim Booker. If you're on the Sandhurst syndicate this year, you should be able to get. You should be getting an email soon, Paul, advising how you can log in with your login details and all that sort of thing. You will be getting a video of also how to do it if you haven't used Swimbooker before. So yeah, wait for that. It'll be coming this week, next week probably, before the opening on the 1st December for the syndicate. Skylax sounds good. Went there years ago. Nice venue. That's a good one. That's a whole week with food. It's a food package. We've got angling lines. We're going to be getting cheap ferry crossings as well. We're going to be doing some bait and particle packages as well. There's lots going on next year. What you're also going to be able to do when I get the new website up and running is that you're going to be able to order little bait packages either to arrive at the lake for the social, or to order them to be delivered to your own house before, with discounts and that on them, that type of thing. So yeah, be look out for those on the new website as well. Andy said, had 3 doubles last Friday night on fake corn, fished over crumb, pellets and corn. There you go. See, corn's very good. Plastic corn's another good tactic when it's cold. Liquid liver, brilliant. And Hempoil, work permitted, back out tomorrow. There you go, Andy. There you go, mate. That's the one. That liquid, guys, if you're going to do crumb in your PVA bags or in your spod mix or whatever, get some liquid liver, put it in there. Honestly, it's such a good attractor when the water's cold. Where's your green beanie hat from, Leon? My green beanie, which one? I've got a couple of them, you see. I've got the Catchup carp one, beanie one with the bobble on top. You can get that from the shop on the website. Let me go, I'll tell you. I'll show you now, look. Let's have a look. Let's go over there. Let's go to the shop. Quickly. And there you go. You got t-shirts, stickers, mugs. There's the beanie hat there. You got that beanie hat, okay, which comes in different colours. It's actually got a black logo on there. It's not grey, it's black. Comes in red, burgundy, loads of different colours. You've got that. Or, unfortunately, the other beanie hat that I've got, the one you see me in my videos and that, can't get it anymore. I just got it off bloody Amazon. Might still be on there somewhere, but I just looked for Amazon. I thought, oh, I like that slouch beanie. Whoever it'll go at that. Ordered one up. Lovely. Lovely. Bloody hell, guy. I've been chatting for 45 minutes. Yeah, something else this time of year. If you don't know about these already, get on these, guys. Merino socks. Lots of different companies do them. These are ones from Avid. These are ones I use. I use these, and I use Mountain Warehouse ones. These will keep your feet lovely and toasty. And merino wool undergarments, tops and leggings. Toasty all winter. Most of the winter, I've just got my zip up, long sleeve, merino wool, bottom layer, and my SJ9 jacket. That's it. I haven't even got a hoodie on. That is all I've got, because it keeps me that warm. Okay, the heat transfer. So yes, keep warm, guys. I've done loads of videos on the Catchup Carp site where you're about keeping warm and what you need to do, the 3-layer system and that. There you go. If I don't mention it enough, let me just put it up there. There you go. If you're going to join, have a look at that, guys. Right, where are we? Let's have a look where we are. Let's have a look. Right, right, Terry said, best £5 a month you will spend, Jack. Thanks a lot, Terry. Great feedback. Guys, honestly, I'm not just saying it, but we have such a good community in a close Facebook group, on our own close lives. The videos help everybody, don't help everyone. Different videos help different people. You've got 400 videos there to choose from for $4.99, and I can't see myself putting it up ever. It's you know, hopefully it'll pay for itself. With your discounts and that, you can use 10% off CC More. You know, carp particles, I think it's 20%. You've got J Precision hooks, 15%, I think. You know. For any new members on it tonight, the vids are great. Little helps in even the small things, definitely worth it. Thanks a lot, Nick, mate. Thank you very much. What video's dropping this weekend? It could be one of two. Because I haven't even bloody edited it yet. I'm going to edit it. I filmed it, edited it. One, it could be a cob one We've cooked up a lovely dinner on the cob this week, which I filmed. That could be coming. Or it could be questions of the month, November, which would probably be that one actually, because we're at the end of November, aren't we? It's probably going to be questions of the month, November. So I've picked 2 questions out. I filmed that already. Just got to edit it. So yeah, that's what it'd be for you guys. Do you reckon carp see colours? I don't know. I don't know any carp. I don't know anyone else who knows any carp. We can't ask them, can we? Research says they could see different shades of grey. Well, I'm not entirely 100% up with that. I think they can see brighter colours. Maybe it's a bright grey. Maybe it's a bright white. But why tell me on some lakes you can fish a white pop-up, a pink pop-up, a yellow one, and you only catch on the white? Or you only catch on the pink? All the same flavours, all the same size, all the same rig. It's got to be something in that colour. Got to be, hasn't there? Yeah. Dave said, I love March when it snows. I had 230s out this year. Happy days. Delkim. Someone used a Delkim. I'm not a fan of Delkim. Used them years ago. Loved that wall ball. But I found when they get wet or damp and it freezes, that little vein freezes and you miss fish. Frank, Nash Symes. Yep, good one. Another one, Delkim for Andy. Baz said, even though I haven't made the live for a while. Good to see you, Baz. Hope you're well, mate. Paul said, Sonic Gizmos. Nash R5 alarms are so good. Nash R3s, Luke says. Great alarms, Luke says. Yeah, they are good. I've heard good things about them. Nash Sirens. Phil says, Delkim TXIDs. Fox RXs, I love them, Dave says. That's what I use, Stuart. Same as Stuart. Nash Sirens R3s. The R4s I've heard are next level, mate. Yep, so have I. Richard says, have Fox and Delkim, but prefer Fox as I like having the different tone for a drop back on the foot. Yeah, I quite like that, to be fair. Jonathan says, Fairy Liquid Top. Fair play to you, Jonathan. Fairy Liquid Top. Fair play. Baz said, Delks for me. John says, Delks. Jonathan says, Delks. Delks never had a problem with them. Been on Pereprodril 15 years and Simvastatin. Years of eating and booze catched up with you, but I'm still doing it. That's the paper track now. What me I've got statins as well. I think it might be Simvastatin as well. Bloody hell, we're in a right old state, aren't we? Terry said, I got rid of my Delta TXISD and gone back to the TXI Plus. Ah. Why was that, Terry? Why did you go? Why did you TXD? Did you go back to TXI Plus? Everyone, a lot of people I know, they love the TXI Pluses. There's Jason. Hi, Leon. I'm looking for work. I'm a machine driver. I've dug a few pools, e.g. Jackie's Port, Westmore's. Wondering if you know anyone that'd be interested in a pool or someone who'd like maintenance of their pool. Jason, we put it out here, mate. If anyone needs anyone to dig a pool or maintenance of a pool, Jason's your guy out there. Put it on the close Facebook as well, Jason. You put it on there as well. There might be someone who's looking for something like that. But all the best with getting some work as well, mate. R3s from me and no false bleeps in the wind or from weed building up. I do the same. I turn the tone right down on my RX Pluses. So I don't get any. I just get full run blown takes. Frank said, deposit actually end of this month. The subs December. I haven't forgotten. No problem, Frank. I've got you down. No problem, mate. No problem. You've got your place. There's Paul. If you don't know Paul, he's the owner of the Island Lake in France. I should be going there in a couple of weeks for 3 or 4 nights. I know a few of you guys have been there, have fished the Island Lake since I've done a couple of videos on it and really enjoyed it, really loved it. Guys, if you get the chance to go to the Island Lake in France, you've got electric there, you've got loads of things there, you've got toilets, you've got shower. It's lovely, some banging fish as well. If you're a Catchup Carp member, go and have a look at a couple of videos I did last year, one of the French adventures, and explain a lot about the place for you. over there. So, evening, Paul, and I look forward to catching up with you in a couple of weeks, mate. And I'll be bringing you CMC Carp Bubble Out and mug as well. And then my clinic is 30 foot deep and extremely weedy. Should I fish somewhere else this winter? Not had luck on the zigs. I would fish somewhere else, to be fair. Up until December time, deeper waters fish well. Okay. Zigs definitely in the winter, they will be up, or they would be. If you could position a zig just above the weed in 30 foot of water, that might well do. But I'll give you my ideal shallow lake in the winter. My ideal winter venue, shallow, 7 foot and under. That's my ideal winter venue. No weed in it at all. That's it. No weed. 6 to 7 foot shallow. Good stock of fish in there. Sandhurst Lake is that lake. I should be fishing that. Excuse me, I had dinner earlier. I should be fishing that lake this winter on the syndicate this year. So I'll be doing a couple of videos on that as well. What else we got? Stuart said, "Lake I started fishing to put lime in to clean up the silt and bottom. Is that good for fish?" Yes. What happens is when you lime something, when you lime something, it's called bloody hell, what's the name of the stuff they put in? It's got lime in it. Siltex. That's the brand name. You normally put that in, and it kills a lot of the silt, regenerates lots of bacteria, good bacteria. You get lots more natural food, and the weed does grow a bit, to be fair. But it will make sure you haven't got any gungy or horrible choddy spots. You'll have nice spots again. So probably turns the fish off for a week or so, but then you're all good to go. And it's good in the long run. Hi Darren, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Julie says, chair-wise, Dave and I have the Tracker Transform chair. I see that. You had that, didn't you? Very comfortable, especially sitting on the bed. Yeah, I saw that. We talked about that, didn't we, Julia? So that's another one to go and have a look at, the Tracker Transform chair. Now, before we go as well, there's a lot of people asking, because we've only got 5-10 minutes left. Look, there's my winter rig. That's what I use, 360. 12mm pop-up, plastic maggots on top. That's my winter rig most of the time. On a £30 Amnesia boom, 7 to 9 inches long. If you see there also, it's a safe 360 because the end, I've moulded a bit of shrink tube on it, shrunk it down. For those wanting to know, this is what people wanted to know about. Is the waterproof temperature gauge that I use. If you've been looking at my IG and in my films on the CMC Carp site, I use this. So let me just get a link for you, because a lot of people were asking about this. Where can I get one from? What's the link? Let me just get the link here. Let me have a look. Bear with me, people, while I get the link. I'm just going to get the link in the background. There we go. Temperature gauge. Right, I'm going to put that down the bottom for you. There's the temperature gauge. Put that on there. Okay, that's the temperature gauge. But yeah, I use it as a general rule of thumb. I see what the weather's doing. Like this last month, I've watched the lake temperatures drop and drop and drop and drop. A lot of people say, yeah, but it's different out in the middle. It's not a lot different. It's about half a degree. I've really looked into this and studied this. The margin may be a little bit warmer, but by a quarter of a degree, half a degree, it doesn't matter. So that will give you a general purpose of what the lake's doing, how cold it is. When you catch one, it's always interesting to go, right, take the lake temperature. Right, that was like 7 degrees. It'd been 5.5, went up to 7, I had a bite. So I know the general rule of when I may get a bite again. You may see a pattern emerge, type of thing. So I think they're £4, £3 for 2, something like that, off eBay or Amazon. There's the link down there anyway. So check those out, guys, for those who are asking. Also, I shall be next Saturday. I will be at the Winter Carp Show at Sandown. Please, guys, if you're going to be there, ladies, come and say hello. Please, whether you're a member of CMC Carp or not, please come and see me on the CC Moore stand. Ask your questions away. Come and see me. Put down if you're going to the winter show at Sandown. Put down in the comments below before we sign off if you're going. And I'll see you next Thursday anyway for a live. And I'll tell you again to come and see me. Hi Leon, it's Darren. I'm sitting here eating my smoked haddock. Well done, Darren. It's banging. I tell you, a bit of lemon, bit of butter. Couldn't see myself last week or this on the live. Can't even see the eCam link. Told you I'm old and pissed you. Well, it's happening to a couple of other people. But have you tried actually going in? Let's just go in quickly. I'm going to show you. This is what we do. Right. When you're... Right. This is the Catchup Carp closed Facebook group. This is what it looks like in the closed Facebook group. Okay, guys? With all the fish we catch and all that or don't catch. Let's go to where the live is. Right at the top. Right, this is the live on the closed Facebook group. This is the live. You look at the live through the closed Facebook group. That's the only place you'll be able to see it when you're a Catchup Carp member. You might be able to do it on YouTube. I'm not sure. But if you're a Catchup Carp member, which is normally the problem, you click more there and you go to here, this eCam Live 962E48. Click that. That should give you the authority to see your name and your picture. The reason why you don't see your name and picture is eCam, a bit of software that I'm streaming with, and Facebook have got privacy on your Facebook page. There's privacy settings. What eCam's doing with that link is asking Facebook, can we please use the picture and the name on the live stream? You press that little link there and that gives authority to eCam to use it. So for some reason, a couple of you are either not pressing it or doing it right, or Facebook aren't, because there's some setting there on your personal page that's not letting you do it. But that's what you do. You click that and then come out and go back in again. Hopefully that helps. We're going to go over a little bit tonight. There's a couple more questions there, I think. Hi, Leo. Can a stiff rig be used over debris or weed if used with a mesh PVA bag? I don't like to use stiff rigs over weed and that. Hinge stiffy on loops on a... depends how stiff it is as well. On a helicopter's type system with a bead put up about 6 inches. If you're using a pop-up like 360 or something like that, you can use it over weed in the helicopter system. Put it up. Find out how deep the weed is. Put your top bead up above it. You can fish it like that. But as a rule, no, I don't. Stuart says, got some mix left in my bait box. Can I keep it for next time? It's got hard till mix. Yep, keep it till next time, mate. Selena says, hi all, how's your carp dog lamb chop? She's lovely, she is. Thank you very much, Selena. There he is, old Dan. Good to see you, mate, tuning in. Hope you're well, mate. We've got to catch up. You've got to tell me how good it is. He's the new brand manager at Outlaw Pro. So I may even get Dan on to do a live. I may even go do some filming about what it's like to work at Outlaw Pro as a video soon for YouTube or something. So good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope things are good. Richard, update on ND Stoven. Oh, yes, because you bought an ND Stoven, didn't you? We're going to go over tonight, guys. Don't worry. One of the best bits of kit I brought, very quick cooking, just like using an oven at home. Uses very little gas and I've never had the carbon monoxide alarm go off when using it, unlike using a normal stove. Okay. So, yeah, fair play, Richard. ND Stoven, I've heard some good things about that from other people as well, like using a little oven. Tackle Box used to sell one very similar years ago, which was like an oven that collapsed and you cook food in it. So, yeah, good. I'll have to have a look at that. I love the cob, don't get me wrong. There's the link. If you want to go and do a subscription for Catchup Carp. Paul said, Leon, are you at any of the shows next year? Yes, I shall be at the Big One show all weekend. The winter show on the 2nd of December, which is a Saturday. I shall be there. That's next Saturday. I shall be there. Not this Saturday, the following Saturday. As I say, I'll be at the Big One show, and I shall be on the Saturday or the Sunday at the Essex show. I shall pop in on the CC Moore stand. Okay, so they're the shows I'm going to be at. Carl Thompson, evening Carl, good to see you, mate. Night everyone, cheers Leon, cheers to you, mate. Jason, appreciate it. No problem, mate. Got Ecam come through. There you go, Stephen. Happy days. Nash Indulgence, Big Daddy, too comfy. Yeah. Carl is on Bundays this winter, so I'm going to be up against it. I tell you what, Carl, I know people have fished it winter time on their Bundays up until about mid-December. So you still got about 2 or 3 weeks. They were catching fish in 40 and 50 foot. So 40 and 50 foot they were catching fish this time of year. So look at the real deep water, mate, honestly. Dave says, thanks for another great night. And you, Dave. Nigel says, yeah, I'm going sailing. I will see you there, Nigel. I will see you, Stuart, again at the big one. There he is, Brownie. Here's the other duo of the guy. We went with the mad dog. We went to Lac de Dirt. Brown, Mikey is the one we went with. Okay, him and me. He showed me the ropes. He showed me all about how beautiful and lovely wrecked it is. Okay. No problem, Carl. Right, I know it's Chris. I'm sick and tired of going to a pressing e-com link. It does nothing. Won't link to anything, so it doesn't ask for permission. Proceeds to Facebook doesn't do anything either. I think I must be old and pissed. I don't know what it is, Chris, mate. I don't know what it is. It's baffling me. Because normally after you do that link or you log out, log back in again, it comes up. And it was coming up, wasn't it? Strange. Very, 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 very strange, Chris. I'm gonna have to try and find another way around it, mate. Definitely. But yeah, I thought it was going to work this week. Paul said, great. I normally go to this show. I will see you there. Right, guys, ladies, gentlemen, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much for tuning in. Next 3 or 4 weeks, we will be on the closed Facebook group only for Catch More Carp subscribers. That's where the live stream will be. If you're not a member and you want to be a member and subscribe, go over to www.catchmorecarp.co.uk. Take out a monthly £4.99 subscription or a $49.99 yearly annual subscription. And we will see you on our lives every week as well as all the videos. Have a great one, guys. Lots of love to everyone. And I'll see you next Thursday on the live to the Catch More Carp subscribers. Have a great weekend.